Also,
well, congratulations.
thank you. Also, this week is Mom's birthday.
Yes, it is. Who can forget that? Who can forget your mother's birthday? Which will be
86.
86. Okay. Other praises. We had a wonderful celebration of life yesterday as we sent Marge, had Marge a wonderful farewell party. And it was a party. Many remarked that they've never been to a funeral service where there was more laughter. And we just laughed and laughed and told story after story concerning this lady that has meant so much to us. And in her seat that she sat for years is some roses, blooming roses, to tell us that she is really blooming now. And she is worshiping the Lord in ways that we can only imagine. Yes, Paul.
And on behalf of the deaconesses, we'd like to thank all the women and men of the congregation and the fellow deacons for making it.
Well, I want to thank the deaconesses for all their hard work. I mean, they were here as early as 9:30, 10 o'clock, until the evening. All the deaconesses and many others of you I see in this crowd helped get all of that food ready and then all the cleanup that was involved. Yes, Laura.
I think Marge was up there in heaven laughing right with us and all the stories we told her.
She was, you can be sure of her. Yes, Sylvia.
I want to thank you for your continued prayer for my mom. She is doing so well. I went 2 days. Well, I usually go every other day, but I missed today. I went 2 days later, and I was so surprised. She took a walk out in the hall with her walker and took 50 steps. That was just amazing.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah, her scars looking good. It's all healing, and she's just feeling really good and cheerful and upbeat. And I just thank God for the courage and strength He's given her.
Good, wonderful. How is your mother?
Well, we just found out that they went in and they weren't expecting it, but her blood cells were fighting cancer. So
That's a bad thing.
that's a good thing.
Oh, it's a good thing. Okay.
Her body's actually fighting.
By the look on your face, I wasn't sure if it was a good thing or bad. There, that's good. That's a good thing. Smile.
She's doing better.
Good, good, good. His mother-in-law, and good to see that she's making some improvements.
Yeah.
We want to pray for Ingrid. Little did we know why she wasn't here last Sunday, but the reason she wasn't was that she took a major tumble in her driveway and cracked her head open. And there's 12 stitches underneath that big bandage there. And they took MRI and a bunch of things, and they were really concerned about what was behind the skull. And I understand they found nothing. Well, the doctor called you feisty? Well, that fits you to a T. So pray for the healing of Ingrid's forehead. Yes, Claire?
We didn't mention the states under iron.
Okay, Irene and all of the aftermath of the rain and wind surge or storm surge, and the wind is still present. We need to be praying for that whole East Coast. They've really been battered. And there's another tropical storm in the Atlantic that looks like probably it's not going to hit landfall in the U.S., but we sure are blessed. It doesn't have anything to do with luck. We're blessed here in the Northwest with such weather that we enjoy. Yes, Sue.
I just want to thank everybody for their prayers for Ryan.
Yes, I want to update. What's going on?
He's improving every day.
Okay.
In fact, he's so well, he got to have his kids last weekend. So
He did what?
he got to have his kids last weekend.
Oh, okay, good.
I've been in air conditioning, and that's what air conditioning does to me. You can't breathe and that stuff, and it gives me a
I'm thinking we may take an offering for air conditioning today. Good to hear Ryan's doing better. We've been asked to pray for a relative of Paul Brown.
My son's mother-in-law is having heart bypass surgery Tuesday, but I can't think of her name.
It's your son,
My son's mother-in-law.
your son's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. Pray for her. She's having heart bypass surgery on Tuesday. At where?
Seattle somewhere.
Seattle, somewhere. Well, there's several hospitals there that can do that. Well, God knows all those answers, we don't. Isn't it good to know that?
Yeah.
And if we pray for this person, God knows right where to send them. All right. Yes, sweetheart. Love of my life. Honey bunch.
I was hesitant whether or not to share this, but I'm going to. There's 6 kids in the family, my family. I have 5 siblings. And I have my youngest sister, who lives in California. She has struggled her whole life with alcohol and drug issues. And it's been a struggle on our family, but she had been sober for over 5 years. And just last weekend, something stressed her out, and she went off the wagon, she said. And she feels really bad about that. So I'm just asking her name is Teresa. She's my little sister. She's the one younger than me. And she's a strong person, and she'll get back on the wagon, as we all have told her. All of us as her siblings are just trying to love her through this and not judge her, but just encourage her instead. And she is very helpful by that. So I figure, heck, she can use all the prayers she can get. Her name is Teresa, and she's my little sister. I just pray that she will be strong and do what she needs to do.
Good.
Thanks.
I want to mention Carla Graves. Carla Graves is in United General Hospital. She, a week or so ago, she had something dropped on her foot. And they swelled up. They weren't sure what it was. They wondered if it was broken. Well, before she could get to the ER, she tried to get up and fell on the same foot or ankle, and she has a broken ankle. But the problem, as we all know, this lady is breathing and oxygen, and she is not. She was on a ventilator all night. They took it off this morning, but she's in Cedar Woolley Hospital and United General Hospital. We need to pray for her. We just hope that she gets the oxygen she needs.